Hello and welcome back to TR-47, where today we are exploring more of the academic-list journals to try and understand what is happening. And I don't have any idea what is happening, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we know if we look at our little list that we have an issue 17 we haven't looked at, we have an issue 36 we haven't looked at. So let's see, issue 17 is just going to be 1 year hence from this, because we're currently on 16, so this should be 42. Oh, no, it's not 42. Oh, I get it now. See, because they said that it didn't continue until France was liberated. So let me embarrass myself and pull up an internet tab and ask liberation of France, World War II. 1944 and 1945 are apparently the years for that. Okay, 44, 45, there we go, okay. Multiple new pages added. Okay, so this is issue 17.
Academic-list Journal issue 17?
I mean, I guess I could have just like kept entering years, but good to know, makes sense. I feel like this French accent must be offensive. France is free, which means the gloves are off. The Academic-list Journal also claims they won the war through the use of concurrent energies and actualization.
Can you hear that?
No. Question mark?
Hear what?
It's a car. Close by.
A car? So what? What does that mean?
Stay here. I'll be back. Find End Peace. That's the book that was stolen. That's the one we need. I will come back.
End Peace. Okay, good to know. Okay, Pierre Latour, the irascible editor of all the journal's 37 issues, eventually writes a full account, a life lived in wartime.
A life lived in wartime.
Okay, so...
He's gone. He just left me.
A life lived in wartime. 1 year after his death. I don't actually have like okay. Pierre Latour, okay. Anniversary of his death. Okay, yeah. So we've written down some of this. Okay, I guess if I get stuck, I could just go back and look at all of these. Okay, after that, they accuse Isambard Arklevich of writing under a pseudonym and of ignoring 1,000 years of research into ley lines in his Rampage series 1942 conclusion. They finally report on Thaddeus de Zietzer's internal oversight in detail. I've already read the book Words to Live and Die For. Okay, so internal oversight is by TD. I don't think I know.
All right, Abby. It's just you now.
Okay, but I think... Why does it have this orange here? I don't know why sometimes stuff is orange. Okay, so I want to check this IA 1942 business about the Rampage series. the final novel in his 10-year Rampage cycle.
Rampage.
Sees strands from the previous 6 novels brought back together in a reflection of the original novel. An impressive feat after 10 years, though one that rather taxes the reader's memories and patience. Personally, I found this an underwhelming follow-up to Alienation. Okay, so if we look at the Rampage
Try to stay
series,
focused. He'll come back.
We've got 7 books. Okay, and so 6 is called Alienation, for what it's worth. Was Guinevere's great insight? Where is her pluck? She moves into servitude like the most mindless of slaves. Sir Lancelot beckons and she follows, and that is the whole of the plot. Arkalovich's insistence that he was writing from experience did him no favors on this account either. Now a matter of what poor betentacled, unfortunate he was describing, a 40-year-old does not kiss and tell, ? The work was, of course, banned in most corners of the world. I would like to stress that the copy collected here is for historical curiosity rather than artistic appreciation. Okay, I don't think I know what the title of this is. Okay, after 10 years. So I guess that means if we go to 1932, we can get to Alienation. Okay, BE47 has suggested I continue feeding in novels. For breadth, I disagree, so here's my contribution. The first volume of the Rampage cycle, Great Britain discovers a long-buried spaceship by the shores of Lake Windamore. So the king has been kidnapped, and only his beloved queen can save him from the thrashing pits of the moon. The second book, Swords in the Dark, was published very quickly after. Okay, so I'm going to guess just the next year. I'll get to that too after Rovich wrote slower.
Swords in the Dark.
Is this one Rampage? I don't know which one is Rampage : Rampage, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to guess that 1933 is going to get us the Swords in the Dark one. Made good on my word here. Here is the second Rampage novel, so I actually know the title of this one. This is Swords in the Dark.
Swords in the Dark?
Lady Guinevere is taken by space pirates. The hero, roaming the canals of Mars, looks for a way to go deeper. He'll find the sleeping knights for the battle, the
Glen of Galileo.
Indeed. This machine has carved through profound mysteries and deadly ones, but in making sense of this, it meets its match. Okay, so I'm going to guess 35 is going to be the next one. Part 3. There's a subtle twist on the formula established so far. As author and his knights, see I-33, but that's just going to take me back where I was a second ago. So we'll just go back there. Oh, oops. Take to the stars to search for the moon sword.
The moon sword.
Okay, I'm going to guess that's this one.
The moon sword?
Apparently it's not. Oh.
How did that happen?
Okay, well...
Liam? He's really gone.
We'll take that.
End piece.
No. That's not what I was trying to do, and you know it. But there was no way to control it without doing the thing. The life-giving grail is never found in either scenario, but the discovery of a time portal in the wilds of Scotland sets up further entertainment for the second half of the series. The title is a reference to JS31, I'm sure. Okay. What is this? Silverton. Total rubbish. After the success of quantum conceptuals in nature, Silverton looks like he's drowning.
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
I see. The one in red is the one I'm currently on. I see. So that's their way of attempting to make it so that if I don't have to remember the number I'm on when I pull up the thing. Okay, that makes sense. Is this the work of another writer completely, or was the last one? I'll have to find his first paper to be sure, but he was barely done with his degree when he wrote it, but I don't have high hopes. Okay, so Silverton, we should mention, is the one with the quantum conceptuals. Just writing down these little notes for myself. I know, like, a lot of this is sort of getting recorded in various places. Okay, let's see.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 10.
Okay. Otherwise, I must redouble my efforts to find Kendrick's 1932 work. Okay, Kendrick. Is it Pemberton Kendrick? Or sorry, Silverton Kendrick? Let me look through this.
Let's see.
Okay, Pemberton. Pinkin Kendrick, I see. So that would be, so we're talking about Kendrick's 32 work. That would be PK 32. Kendrick's first publication on dark matter and its perception is heavy, intense, reminiscent of Silverton's 1929 work. Okay, I don't know what the code is for Silverton yet, but we know that we've at least got a Silverton 1929 work. But more ambitious. Then Kendrick goes mad, follows up with a novel, PK 36. I got it 2 years ago, didn't realize it was fiction. Issue 16 of the Academics Journal said it was eye-opening. Do I have issue 16? Have I already done that one? I have already done that one. Idiots, or perceptive. After the issue, they shut down for the remainder of the occupation. Okay, PK 36. A novel, Kendrick's first. The title is a reference to JA13, not to dark matter or anything else. The story's all right, angry. Things keep going missing, being stolen. The protagonist is wronged over and over. Kendrick, at 47, seems to know for certain the path he's on. See reviews of this year's novel. There was a sequel the year after. Okay, so let's click this just to get it in our thing and then go back. Because then we want to go back and we want to look at the year after. Oh, Jane Austen. Yeah, J.A. is just Jane Austen. Okay. Classic to be sure, but Pride and Prejudice is here for its impact. For example, the title of Time and Temporality.
Temporality.
Okay, so Do I not actually get to add Pride and Prejudice to my list, apparently? Okay, so we can go back. Okay, so this is time and temporality.
Time and temporality?
Okay.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment came someone else.
Okay, good. Okay, so now I got here by being at a book whose title was a reference to this. And so now if I could remember where that book was, we could figure this out. Let's see. It was one of these. No, it wasn't going to be this one. Yeah, it's this one, I think.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover.
No. I've already named this one.
Clarity like white glass that she was making a mistake. And she turned.
Oh, I bet this one's Silverton. Is it JS for Silverton? Yes, okay, so Silverton is JS. Okay, so we want to go to JS-29. Which is probably quantum conceptuals in nature. This is like House of Leaves, the video game. Which is a good thing, because House of Leaves is great. This is the most incredible book I've ever read. Why did I move? I didn't want to move. But now I've got like a list of a bunch of things that I could go to.
Wait, what just happened?
I do not know what
Wait,
just happened.
is it working?
It knew I was about to get something right, so it had to do something weird. IS-17? Jesus Christ. I'm going to get a bajillion things all at once. Okay. Do you remember?
Please, Liam. Please come back. Don't leave me down there in the dark. I don't like it.
Moonbear, do you remember? I didn't KN04 before Moon BE44, the devoted machine. Constant observation. What the hell is happening here? I could just go back to what I was doing before and just pretend I didn't come across this. Is this adding all of these tags up here? It isn't. So is it saying like this isn't a real thing? This is like, I know, I'm sorry. This doesn't really look that much like I'm sorry. You must do one thing for me. Hurts just one thing. Good girl, I don't have long. There's something dangerous down here with me. A minotaur in the maze. Okay, we really are in House of Leaves now. Although all references to the minotaur have been removed. But apparently in this, not all references to the minotaur have been removed. Okay, so we were doing JS-29 when all of this happened. Okay, this is the most incredible book I've ever read. It's like lightning from a clear sky. I think this is this is Quantum Conceptuals is this book. I should just mark.
Quantum conceptuals in nature?
Oh.
Do not see is, by definition, bullshit.
Okay. It's hard to summarize the content, so make it and read it. But he's basically mixing DP96 and Le Marchand and using early quantum mechanics to put it all together. Here's the payoff. The unresolved information that creates a quantum system is meaningfully recreated within a reader's mind when they read. It's obviously true. It's completely revolutionary. It's how revisions are born. Okay, and I don't think we've been to DP96 yet. Dorothea Pemberton. A very ill 15-year-old when In My Dreams was written. Her ideas lived longer than she did. Silverton used them in 29. Supposedly he did. I have my suspicions, but I need to source a copy of the machine to confirm. I think Pemberton also meant Quentin Le Marchand a few years before her death in 1911. She was sent to France for the heirs. She knew only the last essay, can't be sure. Okay. I know there's lots of, like, date information running around that I'm not writing down that I'm going to need later. But at the moment, I think I want to go grab the other issues of Academic List's journal that I don't have. So, 1935 should be issue 10. Okay. We'll eventually figure out how all of these names line up. I guess that's literally the whole purpose of the thing. Okay, so this is...
Academic List's Journal, issue 10?
Silverton. Okay, so yeah, this is the later Silverton one that people did not like. Let's see, do I have that one already? That's JS31 is the book we're talking about. Yes, reading JS31 made me seek out issue 10 to get PL's take on it. He says Silverton should become Kendrick's butler since he will be waiting in every word regardless. There's no explanation for why Silverton lost it. Maybe the literature review covered it at some point. I'm going to guess this is literature review anywhere. So maybe we can do 31? 32? Okay, I'm not going to just enter random numbers, but... okay, let's look at this JS31 again. Kendrick has a 1932 work, which I may or may not have already forgotten whether I have. I have it, but I don't have a name for it. Is this the one that's named after something? Follows up with a novel, PK36. And I've done issue 16 before. Okay, so now we have to go to, we have the Academic List Journal issue 36 to find. So we're probably going to follow from 17. So 17 was in 1945. So 37 would be in 1965. But we're looking for 36, so we're looking for 1964. Oops. No. AJ 64. Did I not do that math right? I think that's right. They probably miss a year at some other point. I don't know what the red dot here means. Next to some of these, but not others. Okay. So yeah, we've got some machine codes. Let's go back to TR-49. Source entered. Okay, so maybe now this makes more sense.
Humankind stood forever on a line, with those at the front taking the largest share. So, to put all the value in a single place was to starve those who could never reach the front.
Okay, so yeah, I think this might be trying to get me to go to CC-49. Okay, I did figure this out before. QL, so that's our Quentin, I think. Mine's the only copy left. No matter, I'll tear it apart page by page and fill it in. So yeah, so this is linking to, I see. So we're slowly filling in the things that are referenced.
All right, then.
Okay, so we've got that page. Church of the Rampaging Christ. Okay, so Alfonso, unknown name, wrote something there. Okay. Published on the anniversary of his death, but I don't know when Pierre Latour died yet. Daughter of the Machines creator abandoned the archive in 1985. Let's see. I don't know what this picture is supposed to be telling me. Okay. So we have here some useful information, which is that this ran until 1970, and so that means probably 1969 would have issue. Well, first of all, 1970 should have issue 37, so let's start with that. AJ 70. Okay, so this is issue 37. I can
Academic List's Journal.
just fill in before we go.
Issue 37. Academic List Journal, issue 37.
I would like to point out that the results of the landing are still a matter of debate in the scientific community. It is way too soon to say we are safe, whatever that is even supposed to mean.
The moon landing did not cause an ice age due to orbital shift. Pierre Latour's great prediction from issue 36 had failed. Pierre Latour's reputation for wisdom was in tatters. He skipped 69. I didn't. And came back with this one last issue in 37. So I'm guessing that means I'm supposed to do 68. He talks about how much things have changed since the periodical began. It's true. Witchcraft has all but died out in favor of cold science. Latour, now 72, was already ill. He died the next year. Okay, so Latour, we wanted to know when he died. So I think that's Pierre Latour died in 71. So we've got to check that, but we also should go to AJ 68 to go to issue 36. Okay, so this is issue 36.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 36.
All sources by Academicalist Journal identified.
It is hard to remember. She was very ill all of her life. And when she writes about her illness, it is with such force as though she is constraining herself to it. From an early age, she constructed this most tragic narrative, and then she committed to it unrelentingly, almost gleefully.
Pierre Latour, editor-in-chief, knew for certain that the coming moon landing would cause the end of life on Earth, but will he publish again next year? 36 is of fire and brimstone throughout. There's a weirdly funeral photograph of Latour with his 26-year-old daughter Ursula, getting her doctorate from Oxford. Both look furious. The last page is given over to Dorothea Pemberton, a full recounting from her first publication in 1896 to her death in 1911 to her later publication. So DP lived... first publication is 96. 96. And death is in 1911. Okay, so this gives us a few things. So first of all, I believe Pierre Latour, if we flip through here, died in 1971. It even says memoir published on anniversary of his death, so that would be 1972. So that's PL 72. Now, if only I remembered the name of... Oh, this is A Life Lived in Wartime. I actually do remember this. Well, I don't remember it. My notes say that his memoir was A Life Lived in Wartime.
A Life Lived in Wartime?
I am not saying I was the greatest hero in all of France, but France was certainly glad to have me. We wage war, both with our guns and with our words, remove obstacles from our path with a clever stroke of a pen.
Okay, his wartime memoir, funny, tragic, and vainglorious, showcases the power and genius of academical journalists, founder and editor-in-chief. Radio smuggling, railway sabotage, the kidnap and torture of Germany's rank and file, interspersed with notes of secret meetings with DME researchers still active during the occupation years. The principle of DME, he claims, was perfected by his resistance cell. No evidence, of course. He says Kendrick's work was weaponized by a young woman in their inner circle. Her identity is unstated, but the machine has made that secret very clear to me. I'm going to guess it's his daughter, Ursula. So we've got so probably UL, but it's possible that she got married and changed her name. Okay, let's try this Dorothea Pemberton 1896 piece. Okay, and this is In My Dreams. Oh, maybe not, sorry. Oh, maybe this is In My Dreams, but I've already gotten it. No, it's not, because I have not already gotten this. Maybe she's the one who was the... No, she died in 1911. She can't have been someone involved in World War II. Only that one last essay. And again, this refers to this. I feel like I should be able to click this, but maybe that's not the whole title. But most of the title is something about In My Dreams. All right, though, we're going to consider ourselves to have been quite productive today, and we're going to continue our literature search on this old-timey microfiche machine next time. Shout out in the comments if you ever actually had to use a microfiche machine to look things up. I did exactly once, I think. They thought they were teaching me a very relevant life skill in school when they had me do that. I'm not sure that turned out to be the case, but anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Do leave a comment and let us know how you're enjoying the new series. It's always interesting to see what people like. I do try to pick games based on what people will most enjoy watching me wrangle with. But thank you everyone for watching, and we'll be back soon with more, whatever this is. TR-47? I'm going to say TR-47. See you next time.